Hi there, welcome to another episode of the Yorkshire Filmmaker. This is the Social Lockdown. I'm Ryan Paul Troy, and today I'm joined by most of the band at the moment. This party sucks. How are you doing, guys?
Yo, you all right?
Pretty good, not bad.
Marvellous.
Sweet. So, we're going to just start it off. If Sam comes in and ruins it, It's just Sam. Before I do go, how is Sam's nose?
It was his elbow that was the most messed up.
What?
He deserved it.
Oh,
yeah, he said that was hurting about 2 weeks after.
Honestly, it was. Oh, and speaking of the
There
devil,
it is.
he shall arrive. So he needs to work out. Oh, he's connected his audio, so it's all good. So there we go.
Shit. Oh,
So basically,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What the fuck is this about?
what we're going to do, right? We'll start off. We'll introduce each yourselves, and we'll go. From what I can see here, Rick, James, Thomas, and then Sam. So, Rick, if you want to introduce yourself and let us know what you do in the band.
Hello, I'm Rick, and I do the singing in the band.
Where are you, Rick? I thought you were
James.
supposed to be isolated.
You all right, mate? Wow, what happened to you? When did you become middle-aged and fat?
No. It's getting out of hand. It's getting really out. Do you want to see my rubbish? I haven't even bothered taking it downstairs.
Oh my God.
There's 2 weeks worth of rubbish bagged up in my kitchen.
Absolutely mental. I already know that this is going to, just not go to plan at all, is
This
it?
my
But
bed as
the
well.
chaos of the fun.
I don't want to pay for heating up more than one room, so I've been sleeping on the couch ever since it got a bit chilly.
So, Sam, as you're already talking and got the camera in the spotlight, well,
Sorry, did
tell
I
us who
interrupt?
you
I thought
are
it was just
and,
me and Rick. I didn't realise there were other people here. Wait, what's going on?
Yeah, everyone's here. So tell us who you are
right.
and what you do in the band.
Sorry?
Tell me who you are.
What do you do in the band?
Not a lot at the moment.
And this is why we fucking hate ourselves. Oh.
And Tom, how are you? What you do in the band?
I'm Tom, I try to play guitar.
Tom's in quarantine, but yeah, he still wears that 10-year-old boy's hat.
James.
Who's this handsome fucker? Who's this handsome devil you put the spotlight on?
So who are you and what do you do in the band? Because I've done 2 music videos and I've not even met you once.
I'm sneaky like that. I'm James. I nearly said I play bass then. I play guitar, rhythm guitar.
So you back up making it so it looks like he's good and he's not.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I turn up, he turns down, and he gets all the glory.
He's the talent, I'm the sex appeal.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it's written in the contract.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a contract. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, make him sign it in blood.
Contract.
So obviously you've all got sort of different. You're all in you do this band together. You've probably all got different styles of music that you like. Now, from your experience, what is your the inspiration behind your music? Who do you prefer to put yourself up against if you was to?
Trying to avoid putting us up against people. It's never good when you compare yourself to others.
I think what it is.
Especially with Tom's inspiration. God, he listens to a lot of shit.
Yeah, Tom likes proper, just pure pop punk. So he
it's
writes
awful.
he writes a lot of stuff around that. And then Sam's into much heavier punk, so he just puts that drumming over the top of Tom's. I come in with weird 80s inspired metal vocals, and then kind of just fist them all together somehow and end up with what we end up with.
To be honest with you, though, some of the tracks that I've listened to that you've done are really, really good tracks. I've recorded 2 music videos at the moment, and obviously they're all right, I suppose. But you've got so much energy in the band.
The workman's only as good as his tools.
Say that again.
So the workman's only as good as his tools, and you were stuck with us as fucking tools.
No, very true. So what's your creative process like? Now, obviously, at the moment, it's going to be a lot different with the fact that no one's allowed to leave the house. So I'm guessing, obviously, practice is out of the question. But when you do practice, how does your progress happen? And that was a few.
Ironically, I've practiced more than ever in this last week. I did a whole 20 minutes the other day.
Just practicing on
That's
your
good
own.
for you, mate.
So the way I like tend to work is we go to like a band practice. I'll just start a riff, random stuff, and then we'll just build it from there. But obviously, because like this whole virus shit, I've been bored, so I've literally like I've nearly got an album's worth of just crap. It's not crap. It's alright.
You've been writing stuff, like programming.
Yeah, it's alright.
Say that again,
It's
mate.
alright stuff. But like, I've got like it's basically the first brick in what we'll then take to a band practice, and then we'll build up. So yeah, I mean, 9 times out of 10 it comes with a riff, and then Rick will adapt some vocals that is maybe pre-written, or we'll write something there on the spot. It depends. Like everything changes as and when.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit. I'm on a tangent now. Fucking be, I love
But
it.
like, it's not even changed all that much being in quarantine and shit like that. Like, it's still kind of been that, you know, like
we didn't practice much before, we don't practice much
No,
now.
but do you know what I mean? Like, then you've sent it Matt, and he's come up with a bass line, and I've come up with a melody and some lyrics and shit like that. It's kind of similar, really, isn't it?
So
It ain't changed all
you're
that.
making it work in the situation that we've got, to be honest with you, which I know that maybe a lot of other bands are doing it in the same sort of way. You know, you've got to still keep going. You know, the world hasn't stopped spinning, so, you know.
No,
Yeah,
Rick does cross a cappella tracks. They're quite funny, actually.
I still owe Rick. I still owe him Ramone's tribute song, and it is.
Yeah,
cool.
you do. Exactly, man. Yeah, because sometimes I write stuff when there's not actually anything to go with it, and then I expect them to be able to just piece things around what I've done.
So you've already got all this talent that's there, and you're like, boom, protect it.
Take it all.
Talent's a very nice word.
So, talking about talents, what is the most useless talent that you all have? And I'm going to go in order here. So, Rick, you're up first. What's the most useless talent that you have?
It's the most useless talent that I have.
Wait, is it useless or useful?
Right this second now, I believe it's being able to make a woman climax with just my tongue. But I mean, that's not doing the right lot at the moment. I'm on my own, just wanking.
That's a goddamn lie, that.
And what about you, James? What's the most useless talent that you've got?
Any sort of musical talent in this party sucks because it doesn't matter anyway.
And Thomas, Mr. Thomas,
to being able to do that.
I don't have anything. I have nothing.
No.
I can drink a bottle of wine and be fat. No, I can't. No, I can't do that. No, I don't have any. I have no talent whatsoever.
Fair enough. What about you, Sam? Other than breaking
I'm
your nose
pretty good
on,
at sales.
you what?
Bar 3.
Yeah. Smashing your nose on Gimbals.
I moved loads of products merchandise last time we played a gig, didn't I?
What was that? Go on, tell us that.
Oh, I'm just good at sales. Found that's my niche.
Sam basically got absolutely hammered at our last gig and started playing like roulette or something for merch, and basically for about a £5 gave away about 3 CDs and 7 T-shirts.
Oh, it wasn't that much.
Yeah, we still need to talk about that. Tom's still a bit annoyed about that.
He lost like 15 quid worth, I think.
Yeah, 15 quid.
You better take it out of his pocket, that's it.
He's got no money. No one's got any money, but Sam least of all.
So, obviously, as a band, you've done a lot of performances over the years. Now, how long have you been together?
2. It's roughly been about 2 years now, me and you, Rick, on it. 2018, beginning.
Yeah, I reckon.
So, since then, James has been as very much from the start off and on. Sam came December 2018. Matt, September 2018.
Is Matt here?
No,
Yeah.
No. Oh, Matt's
No,
not here. No.
he's ill.
No.
He's got the Rona.
Yeah,
The Rona. Is that what we call it now, the Rona?
So yeah, they're roughly about 2 years, and like current lineup as it is since September, and then Jimmy's just decided to come back.
Yeah.
Must have been bored or something, or desperate. I don't know, one of them.
Bit of both. Yeah. Bit of both.
So yeah.
Fair enough. So basically, you've played a lot of shows. Then, what's been one of your favourite shows that you've played?
That time, the lesbians made out at the barrier in Sheffield.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was so
Cool. What's
two
that?
hot lesbians making out at the bar while we were.
Another way to think of it is I'm 50% of the crowd were actually making out with each other as well. I think we should probably say it like that.
That was sick. Playing the Key Club was sick.
That were a good show.
That was good.
That was sick.
That show were good on a
Crowd surf,
different
I'll sing
number of levels. Because that show were good on a number of levels because obviously that was the first show that Jimmy came back, and it felt right. And obviously playing Key Club as well, were obviously a big thing for us because we go there, we've been to see bands and stuff. So yeah, that was a really good show, and I thought we sounded all right, and we weren't too drunk, so.
Now, there's been some sound ones though. Like most of the gigs at the Landing Room are pretty decent as well. I don't know, man. There's been a lot.
I wasn't obviously with you guys, but I played with you on that night, and Halloween was fun.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
Yeah, that was fun.
Nah, sweet. Sounds like you've quite a lot of gigs, a lot of fun, which is always good, especially as a band. You want to be able to have fun whilst you're doing stuff, and obviously talk about fun. I think we're going to go and then we'll play Rock Show. So tell us a little bit about this this song before I show the world it for the 1,000th time.
This is one of the first ones that we wrote, isn't
it? I think we did. What do you call it? We did 2017, then Green Eyes, and then probably this one.
Yeah. So it was one of our first songs that we wrote, and it's not actually a depressing song. Most of our songs have got really like catchy upbeat tunes, and then I write just miserable emo style lyrics to them. And this one actually isn't. It's got quite a little happy story behind it, and that about someone going to a gig and seeing someone they've not seen in a while, and them rekindling their little love
I got
affair.
to play the beer bottles on the recording, which is always good.
Wait, we're talking about
the beer bottles.
Yeah.
No, we're not talking about burning Sammy and Mong.
No, that's the next one. Right, so what I'll do is I'll play that now.
I didn't realise that's what it's about.
Right, so I'll play that now for you guys. If you want to watch, and we'll be back after this. So there was a great song from you guys there. I really enjoyed filming that. You've just got so much energy, and you can tell. I think you can tell that with the way that you play live and the way that you do this. It's just absolutely amazing.
Wait, we need to give a little shout out to Ruben Martini as well, who has not only the coolest name in the history of the world, but who learnt our set in like an hour and also agreed to play a gig whilst wearing beachwear and no clothing, and then also agreed to be in that video dressed as a woman. So cheers, Ruben.
Yeah,
I think you have to acknowledge that he did forget the set for the next gig and still played.
Oh God, it's mental. So yeah, it's just this next question is one that I'm sort of like regretting to ask you because the way that you all are mentally deranged. What's the most trouble that you've ever gotten into? I like the way they take that off then. Sam is the first one that it showed.
I mean, all of us have to be very careful because we've all got jobs, haven't we? And it depends who actually sees.
I was going to say, we're pretty solid, pretty golden as a band.
Be as PC as possible.
Well, for me, the most trouble I've ever gotten into was when I told my missus I was going to be playing with This Party Sucks again.
I don't even know. I mean, there's been a lot of things that have happened, like getting battered and sleeping rough and waking up with no money and no phone and things. That wasn't great. But then the number of times that I've been given little escorts home or various places in the back of police cars and things like that. I mean, there's a few.
Yeah, this quarantine's been quite healthy for Rick.
Yeah,
He's
not go out anywhere.
No, I get a whole week sleeping at home.
Yeah, I've not slept rough in ages, dude.
You say that like you're upset about it.
I'm kind of proud.
It's getting warm now, isn't it?
What about that time
About the
we
season.
ended up in a global pandemic? That was pretty...
So right,
it's quite decent to do it now. I was doing it loads over winter where I totally should have died.
Yeah.
I noticed how Thomas
We're
is staying
disappointed
quiet
that you
during that
didn't.
one though.
It's because I have to do listening
Yeah,
no
that's because he can't talk about it, but he is now.
Oh, I've got one of those somewhere. She's locked out of room in a minute because she just barks at everything stupidly. Show her again and I'll spotlight it. Go on, show her again.
Let's bring Mrs. Broadhead into the show.
Hello.
Oh, you have to fucking kill you, Sam.
That's the highlight of that right there is the highlight of the video.
Fuck up.
So let's move on. So if you could, like, say how the impact of music is differently at the moment, especially in this sort of stage we are in now. How would you say that the internet has impacted the music business, and is it making it easier for bands like yourself who are trying to get out there to the world?
Wow. Well, certainly,
Well, we've not managed it yet, so I think it's making it that much easier. We're still struggling.
well, back to the whole songwriting aspect of it. Basically, I do a demo, like just on my own, and I send it to them via like WhatsApp and stuff, which goes to the internet. So in that way, it helps us a lot because we can just do everything. We don't really need to see each other, and we can still keep creating music. As for that, pass, because I like the whole idea of like doing the video was so we could share it on social media.
Yeah.
And that's helped us a lot. We've got gigs from it. It helps promote basically what we are, which is knobheads who drink. And, yeah, basically. So, yeah, the internet helps us a little bit. We just don't help ourselves.
So, if it wasn't for obviously the whole lockdown, COVID-19, and all that, what would you be doing at this moment in time? And I'll go to you first, Rick.
Exactly the same. Spending most of my day wanking, and then crying about my life choices every night while drinking. So yeah, pretty much exactly the same.
Fair enough. And James?
What day is it? Friday. I'll be in work, so I think this is better.
Oh yeah, no.
Have you not been drafted in yet, James?
I won't be in.
No, I'm getting redeployed at some point, but I don't know when that'll be. So
Fair enough. And Thomas?
Well, to be fair, Friday nights we tend to gig a lot, so we'd probably be gigging. And we're probably a bit pissed off at Sam for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, I miss that like fuck. Like, I can't wait to gig again. It's
No, I bet, yeah.
Yeah, Sam, Tom even said the other day that despite how stressy he's been getting recently, he genuinely actually misses it for real. So that means we can be absolute scumbags at the next few gigs and totally get away with it.
And then, what about
I
you,
never thought
Sam? What would you be doing now?
Oh, well, if it's Friday, probably preparing for the gig, having a nice little practice. Making sure, yeah, just making sure I know where it is, how I'm gonna get there, get myself sorted. I guess you know how it is. Someone's got to be the backbone in this band and get everything moving.
Spoons at this point, or something. No spoons anymore. Apparently, we were all boycotted the shitbags.
Say that again.
Yeah.
It broke up.
I said normally you'd actually be surely meeting me and Spoons, our editors, at about this point, ready to go to the gig.
Yeah, having a few pre-drinks.
Yeah, man.
So,
What time is it? Oh, we'd be way done by now. Oh yeah, we've been there for a while now.
So what's next for you guys then as a band moving forward, especially after this whole pandemic's over?
Hopefully everyone would have forgotten about us. They'll let us come back play again. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we can't get
gigs after this.
We can't get gigs anymore because of our reputation. So yeah, that's
No, wait, but we are well going to try and put something together when this is over at the Underground in Bradford. We put some feelers out on Facebook with other bands, like a shitload of other bands that we know, asking if they'd be interested in sort of, because obviously everyone's proper missing each other and missing gigging and that.
Yeah.
So the fellow at the Underground's up for having something on there and maybe putting on an all-dayer. We don't know when. We don't know exactly who's going to be there, but it is something that we're going to get sorted and put on.
Fair enough. That sounds promising. So I think at that moment in time, I've resourced all my questions that I can ask for you. Is there any last words you wanted to say? And how can people also get on to find you guys on the social media network and find your music videos and stuff like that?
Thomas, do it.
Facebook,
He sucks. Sheffield.
Spotify, YouTube. That's about it. Email.
We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook with Burning or Rock Show. Don't listen, Sam. Don't look for this Party Suck Sheffield. We're the ones with the pizza lightning bolt, not the ones with the balloon. They hate us. So.
Oh mate, so there's another This Party Sucks.
Oh, don't go into it. We'll be fucking hell.
So it's fine, like, because we're best friends with them, so we get on really well.
Yeah,
So I think the best way
Guy runs it isn't a loser by any stretch of the word.
best way of obviously what you call it, checking us out is obviously watching the video.
He's got a really good sense of humour as well.
Yeah, so just watch your videos. Obviously Ryan shot them all, so massive thanks to Ryan for it. They came out better than we thought they were ever going to do. I expect them checking them out for kissing the ass, right?
Although Burning,
better than they were supposed to be.
terrible making that. We got so messed up in that video. Like we got pretty messed up. We got pretty messed up playing Rock Show, and I nearly got beaten up by a drag queen later on that night. But then, But then, shooting Burning. Wow, that was something else, man.
What was absolutely fun with that. And talking about that, so thank you very much, guys, for coming along. And I'll play that Burning for you now. If you enjoyed this, make sure you hit the like button and share it. And also check us out on the YouTube for the Yorkshire Filmmaker. And I'll be putting up episodes up until this whole quarantine is over. And we were hoping to get some amazing content out for you. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Right, this is getting unacceptable now. We're really behind on sales. I suggest you listen if you want to keep your jobs. We're really behind on sales. You're coming in late every single day. You stink of booze. You stink of cigarettes. We need to get our finger out and start doing stuff about this.
Silly bit.